We're here.
We're here. Wait, I can't
I don't know
host you
if
though.
you should be able to host me in three, two,
Yep, it's working.
one. Oh, dang it! I was
But,
really trying to get done.
typically, what other streamers do is they have the intro right for like a good 5-10 minutes to get everyone into the stream, and then they start their stream. But we don't have an intro, so
And we
we
don't
should.
have following
Why isn't your logo at the bottom right of my? I don't.
because you don't have video on my Hangout because it's going through my stream.
Okay, we gotta figure out a better
Yeah, we
solution.
will, but for
Yeah.
now, it's there. If I had thought about it ahead of time, what I would have done is change that to a picture, like a really stupid picture of you.
The picture of me sleeping at work. You should just see that
I
one.
don't have that. It's not
I'll,
readily
I'll,
available
I'll
to me.
tell my boss to send it to me.
All right. Well, you know what? I think this is probably a good start. So we'll just go ahead and start here, Jay. How about that? Does that sound good to you?
Sure, let's get it going.
Hey, welcome to Two Potatoes, where we talk about our lives, games, technology sometimes, and maybe sex. I'm your left host, Danny, also known as MakiMakiRoll.
I am Jay, aka Brownie. Uh, that's pretty much it.
Wow, good one, Jay. And today we're going to be talking about the struggles of streaming and uploading, the sushi cuss word terminology, which I feel like that's going to be an anthology. Is that the correct word? I don't know. Maybe it's different than.
Anthology?
Yeah, like it's a dictionary.
No.
Maybe it'll be a dictionary. Whatever happened to the J word dictionary?
What's
Anyways,
anthology?
I don't know. Maybe I made it up. And we're
Anthology.
going to be talking about the goals of my stream, Maki Roll.
An
Uh,
anthology is a collection of poems, dude.
I mean, it's the same thing.
That's not the same thing.
We're also going to be talking about different streaming platforms and why we chose the ones that we're on, and
It would just
maybe
be a
even why.
dictionary.
Would you stop talking over me?
Okay,
One at
sorry.
a time. That's how streams work. That's how podcasts work. That's how streams work.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
I'll stop.
perfect. We'll also be talking about why we may have both made bad decisions. And also maybe just some random chit chat in here and there, and that's pretty much all we're gonna be talking about today, ladies and gentlemen. So, let's start us off with the struggles that I have seen so far with streaming and posting. One, the biggest problem of all has been editing times. I did not anticipate this to be very long. I thought, if it's a 30-minute video, maybe it'll take an hour. That is incorrect. It is much, much, much longer than that. And then when you finish, you have encoding times. Do you know how long that takes? Like sometimes like 30 minutes, sometimes an hour. Depends on how big the video is. And if I listen to Jay, it will be more like 20 minutes because my videos are too long. And
No,
then whoa. And then once you get the encoding completed, after editing and encoding, you then have to post it to YouTube. And so far, every video I've posted to YouTube has looked like crap the first time around, and I've had to do a different resolution. And it
I
looks
think
better when I do a 720p resolution versus 1080p resolution. I haven't figured that one out yet, but I haven't really looked into it.
I think you're just going through the first time struggles.
Oh gosh.
That's all.
What I've learned is just do 720p the first time. There's actually like a little setting within
Well,
Premiere Pro, and it's just YouTube 720p HD 60 frames per second, and I just click that and it's done. So it took me a while to figure that out, but now that I got it, I should not have that issue anymore.
well, as we said, I mean, eventually you're gonna have a rig that will just be dedicated to editing videos that will be optimized for that type of workload.
You just got really loud all of a sudden. To
Did I?
me, I don't know if everybody else feels that way, but that's how I feel. I
Oh,
feel like you just got
if
really
people
loud.
are watching, can you let us know? We're actually trying to figure out the audio thing because
Yeah,
I
you
need to
can
know
do
if I
like
need to turn
a
my side down or
yeah, just like is Jay way too loud? Am I way too
yeah.
loud? Let's both talk.
Earlier, it
That's
sounded
all.
like I was really loud, but no one else is watching except Tal. So,
I no, I think other people are still watching.
no, I just went to the chatter list. I
Oh
think that's the yeah. We
no.
lost.
Boring. This is
Yeah,
boring. Boo. Oh, that's not good.
that's what. Okay,
See,
but
that's what I'm gonna cut out. That right there. Edit it out. Bing, gone. I don't have to talk about that. That doesn't have to be a part of it. Okay,
okay, yeah,
so
but let's go back to the conversation. So,
yeah. So the
at,
next
at the
part.
end of the day, you're gonna purchase a whole new rig that's just gonna be dedicated for editing. While this rig right now you have is dedicated for gaming.
It's dedicated for everything right now.
Well, it's dedicated for everything, so it can't handle
Everything.
all the workload.
Oh, it can. Just I can't handle it
No,
all.
no, because your video, because if you had a really nice computer that can handle uh encoding and getting all the videos ready quickly, it shouldn't take as long as it's taking for you.
Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, it's not like I'm not able to do it. It's not slowing me
Jade
down
did.
too
What does
much.
Jade did?
Jaded. Jaded. I don't know.
Okay, but yeah,
Okay.
so
So
you see what I'm saying? Like, I think at the end of the day, just tough it out. You'll be fine when you get
income
the
flow or
income
whatever.
coming
Yeah.
in or flow,
If that ever
then
happens.
you invest that into a
Th-
new rig.
correct. And for
Or
now,
what I say is you invest it into your broadcasting versus and call it that, like, high level broadcasting. And that includes a new rig, that includes new lighting, that includes maybe a different type of desk to handle everything. There's a whole slew of
changing my whole
things.
setup to where I have a
Yeah.
background and it's all fancy. Having an intro video on all my YouTubes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot to do. I actually have a list started. All right. So, the next part is adhering to a schedule.
Okay,
That's
you don't
difficult.
you shouldn't read each of the
I'm not reading.
uh,
So, this is difficult while having a real job.
you
It also
just
no. Okay, but obviously the thing that I struggle with the most, and you can probably still hear it a little bit in my voice, is I was sick all this past week, and it was like my first full week of like setting a schedule and trying to adhere to the schedule, and I was just like,
Mhm.
man, this is it wasn't the best, and everybody still wanted to see my face even though I didn't feel good. So that was a big struggle. Um, I s- and this next one I actually did figure it out. So I don't want to it took me a while to figure out how to get to see people joining my stream. I still haven't done it, but there's just a bot. You couldn't understand what I said. I think I had a stroke just now. I should also mention that I got 30 minutes of sleep last night. It is my own fault, 100%.
Is it though?
Yeah.
From the story I heard, it's not completely your fault.
I mean, if I had gone to bed on time, Tal wouldn't have been in the middle of the bed.
But also the whole snuggling thing.
Well, it was hot.
So, like, I hate that. I hate being snuggled.
I'm okay with it sometimes, but
Oh,
when I'm
don't try
like
to do that. Don't try to
no,
say,
for
"I
real.
know
Like when it's
you."
cold, when it's like really cold, I'm
No,
okay
no,
with
no,
it for a little while. I'm not saying the whole night. No,
yeah,
that's never okay. But
yeah.
it's okay for a little while. It's nice to get nice and
No, see,
cozy
I
when you're
don't
cold.
like it.
Not ever.
I don't like the snuggling. Like, I get that whole cold concept because it heats you up. Yeah, sure, okay, that's great. But, like, then the constant snuggling, I do not like it. Because so what happens sometimes is the hand goes underneath your head, and then that takes away your pillow, and I hate
No,
that.
Jay, the absolute worst thing is when you go to bed first, you get nice and cozy and warm, and you're asleep already, and
Yeah.
then your fiance slash girlfriend comes to bed with her cold hands and cold feet and just goes
Yep.
hee and
Yep.
takes all of your heat away instantly. You wake up, you're angry, and then
Yep.
you can't go back to sleep.
Yep. And because what
Oh
they did is
my
they cuddled
god.
you, and you don't want to be cuddled because you're already nice and cozy. There's no need to be more cozy. Like, I don't get it. I don't get the whole cuddling concept. I kind of enjoy it in some shape or form, but not when I'm sleeping. When we're sleeping, you have your
It
side, and I have my side, and we stick to those sides.
well, and it's definitely a better thing in theory than in actuality.
I feel like if Pooja's really watching this right now, I just caused a fight, so she's probably gonna text me soon. But that's completely okay. But I'm just saying,
I think
bull.
Oh my god. So another issue, since we're going to go away from from snuggling,
No,
is that
I just, we need to talk about
talking.
that.
All right, talking consistently while playing a game is nearly impossible. Starting out, at least. I mean, obviously, a lot of people do it because they're successful, and I go and watch them, and that's exactly what they're doing. They're carrying conversation by themselves. Oh, but it's a big burden. It's a big old burden.
Yeah, I find it hard.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's real insightful, Jay. Thank you. Thank you for. What are you reading?
Pooh just texted me like I said. She
Did you
said, "Don't
forget?
at me," and then she sent me a kind of like a frowny face, and she says, "I feel attacked."
Oh man. So
I mean, it's
yes,
all true. It's how I feel, but yeah. So chatting while playing a video game is definitely hard because it's that competitiveness. Like you can't lose your focus. If you lose your focus, you're probably gonna drop. You're gonna miss something or whatever.
Oh,
So
yep.
it's definitely hard to battle.
And
That's why.
I
That's why I
already
think we're
miss
right. Huh?
sorry, and I already miss a
A lot.
lot.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
So talking only makes it that much
Worse.
worse.
Yeah. Like that's why I think like variety streamers do so well because they don't have to worry too much. Like they're playing like single player games. They're not really playing competitively. They're not competitive people. But then you do have folks like even like when you're playing League, I feel like you can look over, especially when you're like walking back down the lane.
Mhm.
Or something. I guess you do get time to look at your chat when between goals. If you just make
Oh,
it a
yeah,
habit
yeah.
in between
But
goals of your chat, you're
you
gonna be fine.
you know that
But you
there's some
don't. I
games
know
where
you. I
there are
watch
no
your.
goals.
Yeah, okay, then this is an exception.
Yeah, but at the same time, that means I just went 5 minutes straight without looking at what people are saying.
That is what it is. What it is. That's fine.
I've got but other people are doing it. They are reading the
Okay.
chat while they're playing, and I
Or
need to
then
be able to do it.
okay, then what you should do is maybe when you're doing your rotations, when you're going back to your goal to get boost, then you should look over your screen. You should make it a habit to do that when you're doing rotations.
I just need to get faster at reading
What
things.
was that? Why were you looking like that?
I don't know, cause it's fun. Why not?
What?
I don't know. Okay, so Jay, this I am a person who likes to please people. I'm a person that likes to make people happy.
Yes,
And
we
I'm
all know
already
that.
running into the issue of I am making people like not I wouldn't say unhappy, but there are a lot of people that have been like, "Hey, let's play something." And I'm like, "No, I gotta edit stuff. I got stuff to do. I can't."
That's
Or
fine.
I'm already playing. No, I get that it should be fine, but like mentally, it's not okay for me. Like I feel like I want to make everyone
I think the
happy.
fact that you are completing one of your goals that you have for the week. So, okay, to combat that, I think what you should do
Don't hit the
is
mic.
oh, sorry. Well, I think to combat that, one of the things you should do is probably start setting goals on a week to week basis, right?
Okay.
And start that what that's going to do is going to and this is what I do for work too for everyone at work. Like set up your goals for each week that you want to complete for that week and use that as a way to kind of guide your path for that entire week. So when you start getting into those habits of where you're kind of like looking things start coming up in life, things start coming up at work, things start coming up, at least you have your goal or your objective that can kind of guide you on the right path. While you still need to worry about those things on the side, on the sidewalk or whatever,
Right.
you at least have an objective that can keep you on the right path, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And don't worry about like what other people think when it comes to that, right? Because at the end of the day, you know what you need to get done. You have an objective to complete by the end of the week, and you're gonna shoot to complete the objective. And what's gonna happen is when you start completing those objectives, you're gonna feel more accomplished each week, and you're gonna feel better each week about that because mentally,
And I'll get more followers that week. Because I mean, that's just how it works.
yeah. But at the end of the day, the topic is about you mentally feel obligated to please everyone. But this way, you can feel mentally feel good, but also have done a good thing for your stream and focus on streaming, right?
Very insightful, Jay.
Give it a try. I don't
Yeah.
know if that
No,
I don't know if
I
that's gonna
like it.
work, but I'll give
Uh
you a try mentally
I
because
I'm trying to think of one right now, but I'm not I mean,
so
honestly, I mean, I actually set some goals last week, like making some cuss words, some sushi cuss words, which we'll get
yeah,
to eventually. But
yeah.
like, I actually did that, and I actually typed up this episode before we did it. Like, I did I guess those would have been my like small goals for the week
Mhm.
because obviously those are separate from my goals of my stream, but they
I think
do.
it's important for anyone in life to just set up, if even it's not professionally, just like personally, to set up personal goals and objectives. Sorry, I hit my mic again. So,
Yeah, seeing that's gonna be an issue.
yeah, I'll have to figure out. I'll come up with a better solution by next week. But I think you just set up objectives and goals. You stick to those objectives and goals, and mentally you feel better about yourself. So,
Yeah.
like the reason and that where that stems from is the fact that there's like some research or study about that how human beings feel better when they finish accomplishments. So, like a big thing is waking up in the morning and making your bed, right? So if you
That's
do
not a
something
thing that
as
I do.
that's not a thing you do, but if you do that as human beings, those small tasks that we complete and in our head, if we do that work, we feel better. Like and we
Yeah,
can start our day, right? And we can start our day with something like, hey, I already completed one thing. Let me get to the next task and complete it. And you feel better about it. And that way you don't really care about what everyone else is thinking, right? You're following your objective, you're following your task each day and you know what you need to complete, and you just focus doing that because you're mentally gonna feel better about yourself. Then.
I feel as though there are two people watching the stream currently that disagree with what you're saying.
Oh, they do.
That
Who?
we, Tao and Pujo, are like, no, we still need to be happy.
Yeah, but
No,
that'll be your
but I
objective,
am
right?
very yeah. No.
So
I'm just
you do that, and you God damn, I keep hitting my mic.
yeah. Stop. How hard is it to not hit your mic? I guess for
Well,
me
I
it's
move my hands a lot.
impossible.
I go like this.
Ooh.
So
Wow, that's gonna
every
be
so
fun.
okay, so like you do that though. Like every Sunday, you know that Tal's off work, so you're gonna spend the day time with her, and then do this podcast in the afternoon. And right after the podcast, you're gonna spend time with her again, or you might get on Rocket League. I don't know that,
I'm probably
but
gonna be editing, but
yeah.
continue.
So, but you're spending time with her no matter what. You're taking that time on Sunday because you know that's the best time you can spend with her, right?
Yeah, it's the
And
most
what you
time
do,
available.
and then every day when you're streaming, you get off when Tao pretty much gets home because she gets home pretty late, and you spend that hour or two with her. Sometimes.
Well, not this past week.
Okay, well, you're getting used to it. I don't think you're gonna get it perfect in the
Oh
first
yeah, no.
month or 2 months. But as you keep doing this, which and you're doing, like I already told you earlier today, you're doing a great job. Keep at it, and then 3 months, 4 months, you're going to start figuring out a pattern. You're going to start figuring out a schedule so that you can start, spending time with your loved ones, but also doing this and also doing work. It is a lot to manage for sure. The whole work life balance is
Oh yeah.
definitely hard, but this is like a learning moment for you, and it's definitely going to make you happy. You making extra money will make me happy. That's what Tao's saying. So, I mean,
No, so
yes,
so
but
on top of that, I do feel like Tao gets on my stream a lot, and she kind of threatens to unfollow me, and she as like a punishment for doing this, and then sometimes she'll type like -100, like she did to you at the beginning
yeah.
of this, where she's like trying to take away my sparks. I'm like, that doesn't work, but it
Yeah,
makes
but
her feel
I
better.
wouldn't look at it as soon as you start looking at this as just a money play or money ploy. It's not going to work, right?
Yeah, no. I
Because
mean,
you have to be in it because you enjoy doing it. I think, and that's the only way it's going to work.
not to mention we're gonna have a lot more conversations with this than we
Yeah,
currently are. I mean, we're
there,
staying in touch now. Look at this. We're face to face ish. Like I see you right over there.
we'll definitely have special days where we're together in the same room, maybe sharing a beer or something. That Saturday when you come over to kind of help me mount my TV, we could maybe do a podcast that day or
Or a
something.
stream together. Maybe we can stream a couch co-op game together.
Yeah, we could do that too, but I don't have a capture card, so I don't know how the fuck we're gonna do that. But okay,
Mixer on
we're
Xbox.
not doing
Yeah, why
that.
not?
No, that is okay. We'll get to that topic when we get to that
Yes,
topic.
we will get to that topic, and I'm
All right,
excited and nervous about it
all right.
because we're both going to look like idiots.
No, we're not gonna look like idiots, but
I mean, kind of.
okay. But
When
you
you
get
start
what I'm
looking at the
saying. I
numbers, yeah.
think you're doing a good job. Stick to your task. Do not worry about what the others people care. Don't worry about what other people think or care. Just focus on what you think you need to do to make you happy as a person, and that's all that matters right now. You're a good person at heart, so you're gonna always do the right thing, do the right by others. Of course, that's always gonna happen, no matter what, because that's just who you are. But also focus on you and do you. And I just hit my mic again, so yeah.
I know I can hear it every time you do it. You don't have to keep announcing it. I do think that everyone else knows that you hit your mic as well because it goes. uh, yeah. So Jay, I'm going to give everyone a random insight about a particular piece of clothing that I'm wearing right now. I'm purposefully making it seem
Don't tell
more
me you
sensual.
made a monkey. No.
I'm making it seem more sensual than it actually is. So, do you remember on the day when Casey announced the gender of Leo? I didn't want to say the baby because he's Leo now, but we wrote the words bump on two shirts.
Yeah.
I'm wearing it right now under the hoodie.
Uh,
That's it.
okay. Mine got washed out in the wash machine.
Yeah, no, mine's been washed several times. You can barely even read it now.
Oh,
But
like mine also ruined my other clothes.
really?
Yeah, it washed it ruined my other whites. It washed, so one of my whites is like purple now.
Huh. I didn't really notice any purple stuff.
Yeah, it fucked me.
Sorry, Tal, some of your stuff is purple. Yikes.
Lordy G, see Maki sir, see what I'm saying? What does that mean?
Lordy jeez.
You see what we're saying, Tao?
See
I
what
don't
I've
know what
been
you're talking
saying?
about.
I don't know what she's talking about either.
Tao,
I think
you're
we're
in
making
the the
The
the
same house.
house.
Yeah.
You know, you come over here, make a special
Well,
drop in or
if
whatever.
I had a mic like you have, where it's like two people could like talk into it,
Oh, you
and
can move it, yeah.
but see, mine is away from. This is the side that Tal would be coming in from. This is where the mic is.
That's
Well,
fine. Like, she can make a special drop. That's fine. We're only 2 episodes in, man. I
that's
feel
true.
like
This
our
is. It has been kind of quiet. I'm actually. Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. All right, let me. I had to finish it because I said it on. But I was gonna say it's kind of surprising no one's joined our Discord today to kind of ruin our podcast. Not ruin,
we're
but
we're not on
guest.
Discord.
I know that's why I'm dumb.
Tucker is on Discord. He's on
Yeah,
Rocket right
no,
now.
yep, but never mind.
What?
I was saying that I'm dumb because I forgot that we were on whatever this is called. Group, groupy, hangouts. Why did I say groupie? All right, so on to the next section of our topics of discussion for today in Two Potatoes.
You gotta stop the inflection in your voice and everything. You gotta make it supernatural.
Super.
You're like it's like you're reading off
That's
a
such a
script
good
like,
show.
all right, let me put my glasses on real quick. We're talking about sushi cuss word terminology. Okay, here we go.
Let me read the next word on the list, which is. Oh wait, I'm not gonna read the first one because we said we. No, you can't click on things; it covers them up.
You do you, boo type of attitude. No, I'm telling him to not focus and not worry.
Yeah, she's behind me 100% of the way, and I love her, and I'm very lucky to have someone supportive like her in my life. And
Okay.
one day, very
Now
soon,
let me just
ish.
let you know he wrote that in to say that. So that's just scripted. I'm just kidding.
What? It's not scripted. That's not even true.
The reason why, because I showed Pooja that,
Yeah.
and we got in not a fight, but we got in like a little like I'm like, yeah, but she didn't like immediately let me go and play games. Oh, Tao just got banned.
What?
Yeah, stop
Oh, she did.
spamming emotes.
Oh, dang it! I have to go pardon real quick. Hold on. Dang, I pardoned.
Oh yeah, I need to make another shout out
I need
real
to
quick.
get rid of Nightbot, is what I've learned, because Nightbot
Yeah,
has not done anything that I
you
wanted
have
it
to
to do.
well you have to edit the rules, but yeah, we were talking on at lunch or brunch or whatever, and she saw the script and she saw how lucky I am to have Tal, and I was like, see, you're lucky to have me. I'm like, yes, I am lucky to have you. It's just that the context there was because like she hasn't got on some of her video games unless I'm wrong, and like for me, I've been gotten onto for playing video games a lot for sure.
Oh,
But
I mean, last night I was up till 3 a.m. and she was like, "What are you doing? Come to bed." And then I came to bed and I couldn't go to sleep because there was no
yeah.
room in the bed.
Also, Pooj wanted a shout out for the two potato name because she called us
Oh
potatoes.
yeah,
And
thank you,
yeah,
thank you,
thank you,
Pooja.
Pooj.
It's a
I,
great name.
even though I just added at you and came and attacked you, but yeah, thank you for the two potatoes name.
He's very lucky to have you. He won't say it himself, so I'll say it for him.
No, I am lucky. She knows that. I just don't like to get all minty and stuff on live stream
What do you
about
mean
me.
minty?
Mint like sentimental.
Oh,
That's what minty.
sentimenty. I
Yeah.
think it should be sentimenty.
No,
We'll
it's
make that a word.
minty. It's minty.
Sentimenty.
Hello from Brazil. Oh,
Oh
hello,
hey,
Brazil.
what's up, Brazil?
What time is it there?
What language do y'all speak there?
Portuguese, dude.
Well, I don't know that. Maybe they also speak English.
Well, how do you not know they speak Portuguese?
Because I don't know things.
I feel
That's
like it's a
why.
common thing. That's like,
Is that a thing? That's probably a
yeah,
common thing.
that is a thing. They say, unless I'm totally wrong, but I'm pretty. I'm 100. Actually, I'm 100% that they speak Portuguese.
All right, so we're getting to the most
Portuguese.
important. Well, can he understand us then?
Well, he said hello from Brazil, so I think
Oh,
he can
he's
speak
typed in.
English.
Yeah, God,
He
I'm
can
so
type
dumb
English. I
sometimes.
think he can speak English.
Yeah, that's a good point. Welcome again. So I feel bad. Let's move on to the cuss words of sushi. I'll just kind of go through some of these and then maybe share some of the rest of them later. So if you
Okay,
don't
this is
mind.
all you. This has
Yeah, I
nothing to
know.
do with me.
So if you'll
Okay.
just highlight the ones that I say so that I don't say them next week, I'm not gonna read all of them. So the first one is futomaki. So like it's something like if I'm mad at myself, if I like really mess up when I'm playing Rocket League or when I'm playing For Honor, I just be like futomaki instead of actually cussing, and that will make it more the teen rated thing. It means fuck me. That's what we're getting to. All right, this is
let me
oof.
just say, let me just say the cuss word while I'm at it.
Well, yeah, for this is 18 plus, so it's fine. I'm saying because I need to get, the
I'm so
point where I
tired of
can.
this is not a topic of discussion.
Okay, well, I want everyone to know that we talked about me coming up with a list of words for this
And he did.
last week, and I did it. And I gave you a sample of one. Moving on. Unless you want to hear more, let me know in the chat, although I'm not reading it right now because I have it covered up with the things that we're talking about. Okay, so on to the goals of my stream. Wow, this is really one sided. You didn't type anything into our notes. You literally didn't even type in where I told you to type in. Type here,
I
Jay.
know. Wait, you
It's in
skipped
red.
the goals for the Maki stream.
No, no, no. Scroll down. Different streaming platforms, and under it
Yeah,
says why Jay chose Switch.
I know what to say. I know what I'm gonna talk about.
What?
What? What?
Oh my
I know
god.
what I'm gonna talk about.
All right, so
Okay, it's a topic. We're not meant to write out what the hell verbatim what we're gonna say. Because
I don't have a word for hell.
that
I need
makes
to have
our
a word for
stream
hell.
just like we're reading a fucking script. We're not actors.
We are
We're just
actors. We are actors, and I have a skull in my hand.
the idea is that we just have topics and we're just gonna talk to those topics.
Okay, well,
We're not newscasters
just
reading a
let
freaking
me go
like
through my goals real quick. I'm going to
board.
be reading this and then we'll get back to talking about things. All right. So, the first goal of my stream is to get 100 followers. That is going to be a bit more of a task than I anticipated. I don't know why I thought this was going to be like, haha, week 1, look, here I am at 100 followers. But it's like it's about a follower per hour.
Well,
Uh
no, you said but per day, right? You're getting like
I'm
a
getting 2
unique
to 3 per day,
follower.
but I'm streaming 2 to 3 hours a day when I'm doing this.
And that's fine, dude. If you think about it, like you're in such like we talked about this earlier, you're such like in a market that's so saturated that like it's okay that you're getting that number. I think even getting that number is really good.
Okay. Well,
You're never gonna go to 0 to 100 in like a day or two. There's no way.
uh I have 100
Unless
friends.
you're friends with Ninja or Shroud, and they're just like they just fucking host you, and you just get all their people come to you, and they all follow you immediately.
Jay, cheat code. Look at that. You just gave me a perfect idea. Instead of playing with John Sandman, which is probably unattainable, I just need to get hosted by one of them. That's way more obtainable.
No, it's not.
I know. Uh,
Like if
so,
you know someone in the streaming community right now, like if you have a good friend, right? I think Garrett mentioned one, right?
did he?
The Rocket League guy that was
Oh,
like the number
Codex,
one
yeah.
streamer. So go talk to him, and whenever he ends his stream, hey man, can you give me a host real quick
Oh,
or
he
something?
doesn't stream anymore, but he had 1,500 followers on Twitch.
No. Or
Yeah.
maybe tell him to message or something. Tell him to tweet out about you.
Yeah, that just kind of it feels weird. This is like one of those things where it's like I don't think people want to do that. And
Okay.
it's like, no, no,
And
I probably should do it. You're probably telling me correct information, and
no,
I'm just,
don't do it. If you again, this is all about you and what makes you comfortable and what makes you happy. If you don't feel comfortable being put in
I
that
mean,
position or asking someone to put in that position, like and if it's because it's the values thing, like you don't want to be put in that position, then don't ask.
oh, I'd be fine being put in that position,
Okay, well,
if you know
ask
what I'm
it.
saying.
It doesn't hurt to ask if you feel like it's okay. If you don't feel like it's gonna be okay asking, if you're not at that kind of friendship level yet, then don't do it yet. But that's a way you can. That's a way. That's like a cheat code to get to many followers. Is have other people who
Yeah, I
have a
know.
big following to tweet about you,
And
stuff like that.
I'm not desperate right now. Really, I'm just trying to get this thing going. I mean, I'm not even the point where I'm sharing this with Facebook because I know that it's not like it's not quality right now. It's pretty good. It's much better than it was in week 1, but it's still not. It's not what I want it to be. It's not what I'm wanting everyone, my friends, family to see. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, close family. What's up? Uh, I
Mhm.
I expect them to be here, but
Man,
so
on my Mixer page, our close friends are not even following me. That's how much they hate me. So let's be fucking real here.
yeah, that
Everyone, for some reason, everyone in our friend group thinks I'm a fucking like joke or something, and they just don't even. Even I try, they don't even help me. Like, there's only a few people in our friend group that will help me. The rest of them are like, ah, fuck it, I don't want to do it.
yeah, I followed you.
Sorry, all my friends, I'm dissing on all of you guys.
No,
You deserve it.
Jay,
You deserve it.
to be fair, I mean, I don't think everyone in our Discord that we even talk to regularly has gone and followed me on
Yeah,
certain.
exactly. That's
But
what I'm saying.
and that's fine. I
No,
mean,
they're a
they
bunch of little
probably don't want
shit.
to watch me anyway, and that's
Oh no, no,
perfectly
no,
acceptable.
no.
It's not
In
acceptable.
my eyes, they're little shits.
What you little? No, no, no. They're little sashimis. Bring up the cuss words again. You little sashimis. Go on there and follow me. If you're in here watching this and you're enjoying it, follow me. It's a one
Yeah,
button. Click it.
and if you're coming from my stream that I'm hosting him from, follow me. I
No,
don't
no,
stream
you
it.
don't have to
I
follow
want
him.
to. And we may don't know we don't know if we're gonna be on Mixer, so
We
you
don't
know
know.
we may move away from Mixer.
All right, so
So
I think that actually leads perfectly. I didn't really hit on the other ones. I mean, the
well,
other ones are play with
talk
John
about
Sandman.
talk about it.
Well, okay, listen, playing with John Sandman, I don't even know where to start. It seems unachievable. I was like really excited about it because I was like, "Ooh, what if I do?"
What you need
And
to
now it's
do is
just,
set up your Twitter and your Instagram and start adding him all your shit. Be like at Jen Simmons, like, hey man, take a look at my new clip or something that I
yeah,
made.
but does everybody do that?
Yes,
Oh no.
ton of people do that kind of stuff. Do it.
Okay.
'Cause
All
as
right.
soon as he feels like I'm gonna look at this DM, I'm gonna look at this at, he's gonna be like, okay, let me look at this guy. Oh man, this guy's actually pretty funny. This guy's actually pretty
So
cool.
so I should
He
have better
actually don't,
content
then,
first.
then what's gonna do? He's gonna go to your mixer. He's like, he's gonna look at your past streams. He's probably gonna skim through them and be like, oh, maybe I'll try to see if I can stream with this dude.
Yeah, I mean, and actually, I was thinking would be the best is if I did get to play with him, if I got to interview him on like my 2v2 day. That'd be like a dream come true. I wouldn't even care if this never went
Hey,
anywhere. I
you
would
would
just,
be like a young girl from back in
I
like
know,
2000, what, 6 or 7, listen to getting a chance to interview Justin Bieber or something.
yeah,
That's
it
what
would
you would be.
be, it might
You'd
be
be
worse.
like,
That does not seem PG rated.
whatever. We're not a
I know
PG.
we're 18 plus. Welcome. Uh, so so the other thing, the last goal of my stream is to get to Grand Champ, and I mean, it could be years. It could be literal years. I've been watching a new guy. His name is Sir Classy on YouTube. Go check him out. He's really good. His mechanics are insane, and I'm realizing just how far behind I am. So Tao, I'm sorry about all the extra time I'm gonna have to put into Rocket League to get that good, so I can make this goal because it needs to happen.
Well, he's also not going to play Rocket League. He's going to start becoming a variety streamer
Yeah, I had
too.
to do that because there's not enough people watching Rocket League on Mixer.
I feel like so Pooch is watching this,
Yeah.
right? But she can't type in chat, so she's texting me instead. And she's like, he's just like we did the Justin Bieber, she's like, young girl or you with the eye emoji and everything. Like, Pooch, if you're listening, download the app, follow Danny, follow me,
You,
and type in chat because I'm not gonna check my phone right now. I'm actually gonna mute my phone. See, mute and yeah, goodbye.
that's
So you're gonna
oh.
have to do this. Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of difficult. I understand you have to make like a Microsoft profile if you don't already have one, and
She
then
has a Microsoft profile.
are you sure?
Yes.
You're positive.
Yes.
Are you A positive, B positive,
She
O
had a
positive?
Hotmail. There's no way she doesn't have a Microsoft account.
No, no blood jokes. Okay.
Mm.
All right, Jay. Now we get into the nitty gritty, which is what will my next stream goal be after I get to 100 followers?
Don't worry about setting future goals. Follow
You
for first.
literally took like 20 minutes at the beginning of this podcast to tell me
No,
everything, all the
I'm,
goals I should be writing down for the
no,
week.
you should be writing your goals for the week, but you shouldn't be looking for the next week goal or the week after week goal. I'm saying, okay, do this
Okay,
every Sunday. Open up a notepad. Get a piece of paper. Write down what you want to complete by next Sunday.
100
And then next
followers.
Sunday, do a retrospective and look at your past week and say, did I hit my goals or my objectives? Yes, 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 yes. No, I didn't hit this. Why didn't I hit this? Okay, maybe I'll bring it into this next week.
All right,
And
so
then
my goal for this next week is to get Jay to type in one damn topic for us to talk about in our podcast.
man, work's busy, man. I'm a busy man. And when I come home, I just want to like kind of chill. I don't want to okay.
Jay, yeah, it took me maybe 15 minutes to type most of this out. It might have taken a little longer.
Don't come at me saying like your work's like a lot busier than
Well, I was
mine, all
also
right?
sick this week.
Huh?
I slept a lot this week.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying, don't come at me like your work's like more busy than me.
It is busy. You don't know. You don't
Oh,
understand. It
okay,
is.
I lived with you for 2 years. You
And work has
literally
gotten
were
busy,
you
I'm
left
telling
you
you.
yes, you left early to go to work, but you were the first one home just playing Rocket League when I got home from work.
Yeah, because I wanted to be a grand champ. That's always been a goal of my life. I'm working.
There's no way, and then the amount of vacation that you have, we're not gonna get into this discussion.
I only have 32 days this year.
Oh,
Well,
32. No, I only have 15.
I already used 3 days, so now I only have 29.
Oh,
I used 3 sick days.
man. What am I gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
Jesus Christ, Danny.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about the different streaming platforms. Jay, why don't you start by going through all the ones that you're aware of and
Oh, look, Alpha B, GG. I don't know who Alpha B is. But
GG.
what?
Was that
He
mean good game?
on chat.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice. Thanks, Alpha B, for the sparks. It's
yeah.
sparks, Jay. That's a spark thing.
And hit us up with a follow if you don't mind.
Yeah, if you don't mind, just hit that follow button while you're in here. Appreciate it. Um,
Okay,
so go through the
excuse me.
little different streaming platforms that I didn't even know existed. Go.
Oh, you knew they existed. Hold on, let me pull up this.
Well, I did not know that Facebook
Okay,
games.
so
I
just to
didn't
set the
know.
context, me and Danny today in the morning already had this kind of small conversation we were
Mhm.
going to talk about on the podcast, but we're going to kind of go over it again. But we're like talking about why I went to so back a little bit. Danny's doing Mixer, and I was like, you know what? Danny's doing Mixer. I want to try it out too. Okay, let me try it
Thanks,
out.
buddy. Oh yeah,
But
arms out. Yeah.
huh?
You had your arm out. I didn't know if we were like hugging each other.
Oh no, I was just like, this is what I do when
Oh,
I
okay.
talk. It's your grandmommy. How do I follow? Oh.
Oh, there's I don't know. There's some way to click in the app. I really don't know how to use the app on the phone. I probably
Yeah.
should know how to do that.
Okay. Well, okay, grandmommy, we'll help you out soon.
Yeah,
Um,
get dad to help you. He'll know how to
yeah,
do it.
yeah,
Make him do
yeah.
it.
So so yeah, so Danny started streaming Mixer, and I was like, you know, that's cool, you know, because I back in the day I streamed back like maybe like 6 years ago, 7 years ago. I
We
streamed
streamed.
on, huh?
We streamed. I
Oh,
was
yeah.
with you.
Okay, it was a group. It was a group effort. We
Yep.
all streamed together. Danny handled editing the clips and
Hmm.
materials, and then I posted on YouTube, etc., etc. So like we started streaming back then. It only lasted maybe like less than a month or a month time because it is actually a lot of work and you have to be committed to it. And I
And
was work, Danny had work, and let's be honest, our friends really didn't support us. Let's be
that's
really
still
honest.
happening now.
That's still happening
We're just
because
having to work through that.
they think we're jokes, but that's fine. Okay, I don't care. But
Ooh,
um
your screen just got bright.
yeah, because I have this site, it's all white. I should probably turn on dark mode, but whatever. So we were looking at these statistics and seeing how like from looking at year growth. So like from December 2018 to 2019, we were seeing how many people are going to these different platforms. So to kind of label out the platforms, there's Twitch, there's YouTube gaming, there's Facebook gaming, and there's Mixer. Those are like the top four, really. I don't think there's any other out there that I'm aware of. There could be, I could be missing.
But
It's fine. They're not
okay,
even on this list because they can't even hit the market right now. But what we're noticing is that Mixer is pretty low. And if you all know, Mixer had a big kind of news earlier or later in the year of last year of all these like big streamers from Twitch going over, right? So if you look at December 2018, Mixer had about 24 million from streaming or viewers and or streaming hours, and then you go to December, there's only 31. That's not a big jump because if you look at Facebook, you got 32 million to 102 million. That's a huge jump in my opinion
that's not just an
from
opinion. That's data, Jay. You don't have to say
yeah.
opinion when you're talking about data.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's a pretty huge jump. So me and Danny are like talking. You're like, is Mixer the right platform? Is it truly the right platform to start streaming on right now?
All right, so I'm going to take it from you right there.
Yeah.
So, let me go over the reasons I chose Mixer. 1. I play games on PC and Xbox, and I would like to stream as cheaply as possible from both of them, which means
No.
no capture card. No, no, don't interrupt. Let me finish my talk. Okay, let me finish my talk. I know that there are there are some issues with that. One being that I can't get OBS to work if I'm just streaming directly from Xbox, which means I can have a video, but I can't really do much with it. It's just me and gameplay, and that's it, and that's all it'll ever be. There won't be little things that say, "Oh, look who's followed." Not that I have any up right now on the podcast, but uh, that's besides the point. But I can't ever. So Jay so kindly talked to me today about getting a capture card and trying to switch platforms. Now that's the just the first thing. So I wanted to be able to stream from both of them.
Can I edit that? I didn't tell you to switch platforms. I said just get
Okay,
a capture
so
card in general.
yes,
Okay.
because that's true. You did just say get a capture card because even if you stay in Mixer, it'll be way better. Okay, there you go. I straightened the story there. I got it correct. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Uh, so the other thing that I noticed is while there are only like 300 or 400 people watching Rocket League, uh, the people that play on there, um, let's just say I can compete with all of them. I think.
No.
Yeah, I'm good. I mean, there
I
might be.
I've been watching the top streamers on the Rocket League just to kind of get like a even on League of Legends to get analysis, like just not analysis, but
Are you
just
talking about Mixer?
Mixer, yeah.
Okay.
I've been watching them, and then I've been watching the Mixer streamers both on League of Legends and on Rocket League just to kind of see what are they doing to be on the top, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they are variety streamers. While they're committed, maybe kind of mostly in the Rocket League realm, they stream other games to be able to get their viewership up.
Right, which is another thing that he suggested to me that I probably need to pick one of the top games on Mixer if I'm gonna stay there.
Not pick
And
their top game
well, no,
necessarily. Just
one
pick,
of like a game that's more popular than Rocket League.
no, honestly, just pick the latest and greatest game coming out. So when back in November, when the Jedi Fallen Order game, I can't remember the name off the top of my head, when that game came out, I'm sure on Twitch and on Mixer and on Facebook Gaming and on YouTube Gaming, that was one of the top games,
That's true.
right?
Yeah,
So people started playing that, and everyone's like, "Oh, I need to go watch who's doing that." And then they scroll through that and like, "Oh, I'm gonna watch this guy. He looked kind of funny. Yeah, yeah, I already has a funny title. I'm gonna watch him." And then boom, follow. Right? They're not gonna
just
come to
like that.
watch you ever again, but they follow just to follow.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like you look at the numbers. Yes, it's at the end of the day you're trying to play the numbers game, but I think at the end of the day it all evens out. So it's just what platform do you prefer? Do you prefer Mixer? Do you prefer YouTube Gaming? Do you prefer Facebook Gaming? Which I think Facebook Gaming is a terrible platform. Do not use that. Or do you prefer uh Twitch?
All right. So
It's just brand. What
yeah,
brand? Are you Nike or are you Adidas? Are you Under Armour or are you Umbra?
Pixel.
Okay. Why did you even
Because you
you
can.
had to bring it up. You didn't have to bring it up.
I did have to bring it up. It makes me so mad. What's she even barking at these days?
You okay, it's Pixie.
Everybody's home.
Know her. She
Yeah, I
barks
know.
at anything and
I
everything.
apologize for the dog barking in the background. That's on me.
I don't. Pixel let Pixel do what Pixel wants to do, you
She's
know?
still doing what she wants to do. I can hear
Uh,
her.
fine.
I soundproofed my room, Jay. I put a blanket in the door.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it kind of works. It's better than it was. It's definitely not as loud. But
But okay, going back to
the other thing that I had to say is, while Mixer's not very big right now, there is a chance, and it's a pretty big chance, that when the new Xbox console comes out,
Mhm.
it's gonna it could boom a little bit.
The Mixer platform? No.
Yeah, I mean that's what Microsoft's pushing.
Mixer on that?
Oh,
I
I mean
mean,
they're pushing on Xbox One. Every time you play a game now, it says watch other people play this game.
yeah, but that's just Microsoft doing what Microsoft does, dude.
Yeah,
It doesn't necessarily mean
it could.
like
I'm saying it could. I don't
okay,
think it will. I'm just saying it could. Okay,
think about it this way. Twitch was created
great.
to do one thing and was to be able to provide a
I keep
streaming
getting too
platform
close.
for gamers to stream games, and then it turned into this whole new thing of just chatting, talk shows, being able to stream sports, etc., etc. But the essentialness of it was just to stream games. What is Xbox? Xbox was created to create a gaming platform for gamers to play games. Mixer is just like a little plug and play in there. That's not their business. They don't know that business. That's been Twitch's business for n number of years. Mixer has not been their business for n number of years.
Yeah, but they're
Or
trying.
streaming. They're
Listen,
trying
Jay,
because
Jay, Jay.
they see value in it, and Microsoft has so much money that they're willing. You know, the first Xbox lost Xbox a shit ton of money
Yeah,
because they weren't a gaming. Microsoft was known for business, office, and that's all they've been known for.
but they
So
are
they
now.
lost. So when they came out with Xbox, they lost a shit ton of money.
Hmm.
They had to fire a lot of people. They had to refigure out their whole strategy, and they did. They figured out the strategy, and now they're gotten better at it, of course.
Yeah, and they could get better
You
at
have
this.
no, but you have a company that ultimately doesn't know what they're doing. That's why Twitch succeeded by being bought out by Amazon because Amazon knew we can't go and make a streaming platform. That sounds stupid. Why would we do that? We're going to buy the biggest platform out there and let them do what they do best, and we're going to take the profits for it. That's a better play. And
Okay,
Amazon was smart.
okay, but the flip side to that coin is if I go start streaming on Twitch, there's 1,000 people live right now, and if I go stream on Mixer, there's like 13 people live. So if you have 1,000 people go on the,
But then that means you're only going to get 13 followers. Cool.
Jay,
There's
these are
well,
just these.
there's a chance statistically there's a chance for you to get those 1,000, 2,000, 4,000, whatever those viewers are on Twitch
Hey,
because Twitch
Jay,
does have this random functionality where you can randomly find a stream.
yeah, but that's like winning the lottery. That's a 1 in 1,000 just on
Oh,
Rocket League.
well,
If
it's
it's
not
across the whole
lottery
thing,
now, but yes, it is. There's a statistically speaking, it's gonna be hard.
yeah, and in either one,
That's what I'm saying. I think at the end of the day, it's just comes to brand. What brand do you want to be associated with? Microsoft,
and
Twitch, Amazon,
I think that.
Facebook, YouTube, which is Google. I mean,
But Jay, the other thing is, and this is kind of, I don't know if it's that big or not, but we were going to talk about Sparks numbers, but the Sparks you can earn just by watching, and then you can donate, and people make money off of that. So that means
Twitch has the same
they
functionality.
do.
They actually copied it from Twitch. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Twitch came out with last year. Came out with this whole Ember and
next
yeah.
next topic. I believe that between Twitch and Mixer, that you have to have more followers on Twitch to become a partner. Is that true?
No, I think they changed up their whole thing now. When I logged into Twitch, there's like a whole checklist of things you have to hit.
Hmm.
I don't know. I mean, we
I
can go
didn't
look
look into it.
at it later,
I
but
just thought the number was higher. I thought it was like 6,000 instead of 2,000. I was like, well, that's never gonna happen. But 2,000
no,
might.
it's like you have to hit a certain number of hours. You have to stream
Yeah.
consistently, have a schedule, and then like one of the things was you have to have like unique chats coming up, like 5 unique people chatting in your chat. There's a whole bunch of other things.
Hmm.
I just think honestly, dude, again, it's brand. What
Yeah.
brand? Do you want to be part of Amazon? Do you want to be part of Google? Do you want to be part of Facebook? Or do you want to be Microsoft? They're all just swinging their dicks. Whose dick do you want to ride? That's all it is.
And honestly, I just chose the dick that's easiest to grab onto. So
Yeah,
there it
yeah.
goes.
But I still disagree that I think you need a capture card because you don't want your viewers to start you going to like an Xbox game and you're like just your face and that's all. But then when you
Yeah.
stream on PC, it's this nice setup. It has all these like the statistics, has
Okay.
your number of
But we
followers.
can we can both
You know,
agree on this though, right, Jay? The thing that I need more than anything right now is a microphone.
yes, you need
Yeah.
a microphone and you need to start pumping out content.
Yep. And I'm trying. And 3 videos a week is probably about the limit.
Okay, that's I think your content upping maybe your voice a little bit will help since you are streaming. This is all about talking to other viewers and them listening to you.
Right.
I think those are important,
Mm-hmm.
but I still think you need to reevaluate the whole your setup a little bit. I think that's important. I think
Do
it is important for your streamers to be able to have consistency. As soon as you start switching it up on them, they're not going to be happy about it.
I know. So I think I'm
It's
gonna
a
hit.
little thing, but the little things matter.
So where I sit right now is I still want to be on Mixer. I think it's just,
I think that's good.
and I'll try to work in getting like a microphone maybe next month. And I'll work on getting a capture card in the next few months. Maybe once I get my bonus. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Uh, and that way I can really focus my time on here because honestly, the other side of it, the YouTube side of it, could be the thing that, I mean, that's why you post in multiple different places, right? That could be what gets big, or it could just be what 10 people watch, and that's fine too. If those 10 people love it, you're welcome, and I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Hey, I pinged you in
Oh gosh.
um yeah.
Oh, thank you, Alpha B, for following. Look at that,
Thank you
Grandma me.
for not following me, grandmommy.
That's a tough one, Jay. That's hard. That's a lot harder than clicking on a button.
It's just following me, give me a quick follow. I kind of like it, you know. Hey, dude, on Discord, I message you directly something. So whenever you get a chance,
It's gonna show up on stream because I have the
you don't have
window.
2 monitors.
I do have two monitors, but on my monitor that I'm not showing, I have the OBS and I have the Google Docs. And when I click it, the last time I had it up was on the other screen.
Okay, that's fine. Just quickly just move it over.
Fine. That was hard. What do you mean? What's my? Oh, did I not put it in the stream?
No, no, like
You want me to send it to you?
yeah, just message me real quick.
Oh, and this is direct chat, right?
Yes.
I just want to make sure I wasn't like you didn't just like kill me. And okay, so I'm trying to remember. Oh, it's hard to think about things while you're trying to talk at the same time while also typing. And is that right? No, that's the old stuff. Oh God, I think that's. I'm blanking. Okay, 30097 was Johns Creek, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
You know what's funny? When Casey was sending, I think, the thank you for like the baby shower or whatever, she texted me like what's my address, and I gave her the 3097 zip code with my current address, and it never got to me. It got returned. I was like, oh, you wrote the wrong address, and I was like, you stupid. And I looked at her text message. I texted her. I texted the wrong zip code. So I was like, I'm stupid.
Hey, that brings us to another thing. Is me so stupid and me so happy you followed. Those are more things I'm gonna say that are sushi related.
Oh, no, no. And then what I want to tell you, so I've been interested in buying the new AirPod Pros. Like they look
Hmm.
really nice, and I'm an Apple fanboy
And a
all
headphone
day.
hoarder.
I'm a headphone junkie, yes, 100% headphone junkie.
Headphone
But
junkie.
yeah, but I love I love Apple. I think they're great. I
Yeah.
although I do have a Android phone, but that was a good reason. I gave an iPhone to my girlfriend, so I had to get a phone, and this is what I bought.
Right, and you don't want to have the same color text as her ever.
No, that's just stupid. But so, come back. So AirPod Pros. So we went to Best Buy. I didn't even look them up if they were in stock. So we got to Best Buy, not in stock. I'm like, okay, we'll just go to Apple Store maybe because we're in the area. The mall is right near us. So why don't we just go over there? Um, so I really quickly look on my phone, go to apple.com, and it has said the month 12. And I'm like, oh, what's today? Oh, the 12th. Okay, it's there. So we drove there, got there, asked like, "Hey, I'm here to buy Apple AirPod Pro." She's like, "I don't have them in stock." I'm like, "No, I'm pretty sure on your website they say they are." She's like, "Okay, I mean, I checked at lunch, but I'll go check right now again." So she went back and checked, and I'm like looking at my phone, looking at Apple.com, and I'm showing picture. I'm like, "Yeah, see, it says it, but it said February 12th and not January 12th." I just saw the number 12, and I just assumed like, it's this month. But
Hey,
like, that's the trolliest thing that they would do 12. Like, that really made me look dumb, and I was waiting for her to come back. She's like, "No, I don't have." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool, thank you," and we just walk out of the store.
wow, you didn't even admit your mistake to her.
No, 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 hell no.
That's embarrassing. I wouldn't have done it
Yeah,
either.
I made that poor lady go in the back again and look. I just no,
Jay, you can't even go to that Best Buy to buy those now.
yeah, why not?
Cause that's embarrassing. Hold on, I gotta make the camera
No, that
focus
was
again.
an Apple. That was a. What are you
I'm trying to make the camera focus. It won't focus. Maybe if I just sit still.
No, it was the Apple store I did that at.
Why
It's
is it
fine.
so
I mean,
blurry?
I'm just gonna order them on Best Buy. I'm gonna do some little more research first before I buy them tonight, and then see. But I might just buy
There
them
we go.
because they're in stock at Best Buy, so you can buy them online. They'll start shipping on the 17th. So,
That's embarrassing, Jay. But I mean, you did have a 1 in 12 chance of being right. Cause there's 12 months. That's 12.
uh,
Yeah, yeah. It was a 2 times 12 thing.
it's just the trolliest thing to put the 12 there. They could have put some other day.
It's not that trolly.
And I
That's just
would
the
have
day it
I
was.
would have looked at the month and said, "Oh, February." We
That's
drove we drove basically to the mall for nothing. And there's a lot of traffic over there, and I hate it. Surprisingly, I actually go to the mall on Sunday. It's not that bad. Saturdays is awful.
so. Back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
Oh, there goes gravity.
Yeah, I didn't know the rest of the words. That's why I didn't say them. And now it's. All right. So currently, I am streaming Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday on Rocket League, and I do like the schedule. However, I think I'm gonna change Thursday. I know it's only been 1 week, but I do want to have kind of a different theme to Thursday. Because right now it's just threes, and the other ones kind of have themes because it's the interviews on Tuesday, and on Wednesday it's me getting angry. So Thursday, I want to do story for story. And so I'm going to play with people that I normally play with, and I'm going to have them share their stories on stream of being drunk or something dumb they did, or when they ended up in jail, or a speeding ticket, or whatever it is. Just story for story. They tell me a story, I tell them a story. And that's a video. That's a wrap. Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
So let me know in the chat. Do you think that's a great idea? Do you think I should change it? You have other ideas for me? Go ahead and throw them down there. Or put it in YouTube. That brings us. Are we done? I mean, we're at 57 minutes.
Up to you. Do you want to be done now? If you want to talk about something, we can talk about it. Anyone on the viewers want to bring up a
Anything you
topic?
want to hear? Yeah.
Anyone
We're
want to
willing
talk
to talk
about
about
it?
anything.
We can talk to y'all. We'd love to.
We would
Eventually,
love to.
when we get more viewers, we'd love to talk with everyone. I
Jay.
don't know if that's gonna be doable. Sorry, I'm looking for something while I'm doing
Yeah, I
this.
see that. I'm seeing you using your eyes to peek and see through things.
I lost a certain card and I need the card to do something.
To buy things. You need to buy things, Jay.
No, I don't need to buy anything. I just need to look for this card. God,
All right. Well, since he is just going to rage and look through stuff, and I don't think that we really have anything to talk about, we're not getting anything from the chat, and that's perfectly fine. I'm just glad you're here watching.
no!
And
If only my friends followed us.
well,
Cared about us.
thank you for watching Two Potatoes. We ask that each of you go to our YouTube video and comment and tell us any topics you like for us to discuss, any questions you may have for us. We're willing to answer them and talk about them on stream. And then make sure that while you're there, I think I already said this, like and subscribe. That's the big thing. Like and subscribe. So every Sunday we're going to be streaming these, and the week after, the previous episode will be posted on YouTube. That might sound confusing, but basically, episode 1 is now up on YouTube. So check it out in the link below in Mixer. Um, Make sure you follow while you're here. And while you're over there, go ahead and check out the other Rocket League videos. Who knows, you might enjoy them. And if you don't enjoy them, tell me why you don't. Tell me what could make it better. Shorten the videos, probably. That's probably what everybody's saying. Because that's what Talis said, that's what Jay said. Yikes. They're too long. I get it. Thank you. I'm your host, MakiMakiRoll, here with Brownie, and this will conclude episode 2 of Two Potatoes. See y'all. Bye.